In this video, I want to go over VPNs. Now, VPNs in general are really important pieces of programming. Sometimes they're hardware devices that protect our identity. So if you're going out, you're using a public Wi-Fi, absolutely you should be using a VPN. If you're a home user, probably should be using a VPN also. Potentially for all your traffic, or at least anything important or things that you don't want people to see. So a VPN, if you're not familiar, is a virtual private network. Essentially, this does kind of what Tor does. It anonymizes your traffic and encrypts it, and it makes it much harder to figure out where you are and who you are. So again, especially if you're on a public Wi-Fi, you're at a coffee shop, you're at an airport and whatnot, you're connected to a Wi-Fi network, you don't know whose Wi-Fi network it is or how secure it is. And if you're doing things like online banking, logging your accounts, you want to have a VPN and have that network traffic encrypted. Now, there's some things with VPNs. There's a lot of free ones out there. A lot of them are terrible. Either they don't work at all, they don't work properly, or they're fake and they steal your information. Pretty counter to what you're looking for. The other thing is, it's debatable whether you use a VPN with Tor. After all, Tor anonymizes your traffic already, and part of the anonymity is the traffic all looks the same, as long as you don't mess with anything. That includes having a VPN. If you have a VPN, you very much stand out from everyone else. So some people debate that it's better to have a VPN because then you have the extra layer protection. And to a degree, that is true. You do have extra layer protection. However, again, you lose that anonymity to a degree because, again, that traffic looks very unique compared to most everyone else using Tor. So whether or not you do that, that's going to be, I would say, up your decision to make. Take a look at what your needs are and your threat level, and kind of make that determination. Is it worth making yourself stand out in that regard? Now, in terms of VPNs, these are a couple ones that I like and trust. Surfshark has been really good to me. It's worked well. It has multi-hop, which I like, which means essentially does what Tor. It hops at different points and then gets to where I'm going. It also has a kill switch, which I find important if you're going to use a VPN. A kill switch means that if my VPN drops, it kills my internet. Now, one problem with VPNs is if your VPN drops, which it can and most likely will at some point, certain VPNs, if it doesn't have a kill switch, your internet connection will not drop. It will keep working. Now, the problem with that is you might be doing an investigation, might be doing banking or something. It drops. You have no idea, and you think your traffic's encrypted, and it's not. So you want to look for a VPN that has a kill switch also. That's my recommendation. So Surfshark is good. Proton VPN is another good one. And NordVPN is also good. There's a lot of other good ones out there. I would say do your research, figure out what VPNs have exit nodes that you want, because VPNs also will make your traffic look like they come from different locations. So if I'm doing something in, say, Brazil, I am going to choose a Brazilian node, so it looks like I'm in Brazil. Or likewise, if I'm doing something in Bulgaria, I'm going to switch my ISP to Bulgaria. So you want to make sure that those connections have the locations that you do need. Now, another thing about VPNs is you want to make sure that there's no DNS leak. So essentially what a DNS leak is, it leaks your location. And a place you can go is dnsleaktest.com. Now, you could do a couple things. Either you could do a standard test or extended test. If things are pretty serious, I would absolutely do an extended test. I'm just going to do a standard one here to kind of show you how this works. So right now it says this is my IP, this is my ISP, and this is my country. So this is not my IP, this is not my ISP, and that is definitely not my location. I'm actually in the United States. So if it actually leaks your real IP, your real ISP, and your actual country, that VPN does not work, or it is misconfigured in some way. So always run a DNS leak test when you run your VPN before you actually start going out and doing whatever you're going to do on the internet. So this was about VPNs. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next video.